This evening was a Fairtrade fashion show, and it was organised by One World Week, and so I chair One World Week, which is about bringing people together, all one world together, basically, and also East Staff's Fairtrade group, and we got Fairtrade status for the entire borough back in 2008. So these two naturally go together, the clothing and highlighting issues of poverty and exploitation around the world.
I was bringing the outfits, the Fairtrade clothing, for the models to wear. The models had previously come over to my shop and they'd chosen about 4 outfits each, and then they were modelling them this evening, and I sell Fairtrade clothing in my shop in Ashby.
Well, there were lots of different people from different organisations who've been to help us. I also lead Burton Conservation Volunteers, so a number of those were represented here, and say people from the Fairtrade and the One World Week group came down, and some members of the public, and obviously then there were just volunteers who wanted to come along and who believe in Fairtrade and wanted to support us.
Fairtrade is very important to me because people are paid a fair wage for their work, and all of us in this country expect to be paid a fair wage for our work, and so I think it's only fair, because it's one of the biggest complaints you hear in the playground, it's not fair, and so I think that all our trading should be fair. So I sell not only Fairtrade clothes, I sell Fairtrade gifts and Fairtrade cards and a small selection of Fairtrade food, but of course we've had the co-op here this evening, and they're the granddaddy of them all, because they started off the Fairtrade movement many years ago, which we can only imitate.
Buy Fairtrade goods whenever you see them. If you go into a shop and they haven't got what you want in Fairtrade, then say to the manager, you don't seem to have much Fairtrade wine, you don't seem to have many bananas, you've got a very limited range on coffee and things like that. And you've seen the clothing, the bags, you can get footballs, you can get flowers, fruit juices. There's no end to the amount of products that are now Fairtrade and that you can enjoy. They are all good quality, many are organic, and they are, you know that the people who may produce them are getting a fair deal.